Welcome back. My name is Ron. This is my forever world. I've been sick for a bit, so I haven't been able to put out an episode, but I'm feeling much better now. So here we are. I'm not even sure if I'm doing episode numbers anymore, but I'll put it in the playlist and keep track of it that way. I'm trying to remember what the last thing was I was doing. Yeah, it's a little fuzzy. So we're starting out here in my ancient city. Uh, I ended up throwing some villagers down a pit, very, very humanely, obviously. And they've taken root in their little underground city world. So uh, they've got a little garden set up here. They're mostly planting carrots. Uh, I lit up this ancient city with the glow vines, glowberries, and then yeah, they're just doing their thing. I'm not sure I'm going to do a heck of a lot more work down here right at the moment. I've got, dozens of other little side projects I'm working on and stuff, but uh, it's peaceful and eerie down here, and they seem to be fine. So I'm just going to leave them down here. Um, but we'll just go above ground and try and do that without dying. I think there's a way to do that. We can fly out the hole here. Oh wait, no. Yeah, Elytra's on. Alright, there we go. And a few more rockets get us out of here. So yes, my major project for out here was to plant a wheat field. And it's a lot of wheat. And it took a long time. But like I said, I was sick and I didn't have a lot of else energy to do a lot of other things, so I planted a wheat field. Uh, it really does transform the landscape. Uh, I might go back and do some more detailing or what have you, but I'd love to know on Bedrock an easy way to get a count on how many wheat seeds or blocks I've placed and such, but I know it's buried under some of the Microsoft account settings or something, but I don't have an easy way to get to any of that. So we'll just leave it with the idea that there is far too many blocks placed to even consider counting all of them. Uh, I still am doing Mossy over here. I think I stopped at some point or got sidetracked with too many other projects, but still, everything's a work in progress in this world. Um, but in the meantime, I had an open pit mine kind of hole over here that was naturally occurring, and I decided to just expand on it. And so I took out a chunk of this cliff, and it's not done by any means, but I cut out some of the trees on the side. I used the happy gas actually to do some of the work, which was entertaining in its own respect. But yeah, I've got this sort of naturally occurring open pit here, and there's a lot of lush caves nearby. I'm trying to not get lost in trying to reconnect all of them together. But again, it's just another one of these projects to keep me busy. There's always something in this world to keep me going. And up here, I've always thought I've had some really nice views, but without an easy way to get to some of these locations, oops, I missed. I ended up putting some there it is. Boom. Yeah, right here. So put a couple nether portals in some key locations to really enjoy the view. Oh, I've got both kinds of foxes, Arctic and regular up here. But yeah, some of these vistas are just breathtaking. I still am amazed about the generation on this world. So I have this one here. I have a couple others I'll show you at some point too. The base doesn't have a lot of things going on in it right now. I haven't done much upgrading. Like I said, this wheat field really just took far too long. I see people do these kind of projects, but you don't really get a sense of it until you actually approach and do one yourself. Let's see, and this village hasn't changed much since the last time I was here. They just kind of do their thing. I trade with them. The other village has changed. I someday will remember to name them or something. Uh, this is what I was calling, I think, Second Village. Yeah, and they all are connected by paths, but I forget to actually use them. There's a massive cave system over here under this base, but this is sort of like a outpost fort base. The uh, the pillagers have their sights set on this town, so well, I'm letting loose the pillagers actually on this town, uh, and this is where they have their showdowns. I built these little mini towers to take shots at ravagers and such. So down here, I've learned how to make a beacon and a beacon pedestal. Uh, so yeah, so here we are, a full beacon. I think it's a full beacon. Yeah, primary power, secondary power. I still don't quite understand some of this, but uh, I have it set to like health and regeneration or something to that effect. So when I get a pillager raid here, the pillagers take more damage, I take less damage, that kind of thing. So yeah, so it's a combination of getting the overworld and the nether access connected, feeling less disconnected. So this is where Second Village comes out into my nether area. I've been expanding and upgrading it. This portal takes me to my first trial chamber. I have access to a trial chamber down here. I've run some of the rooms. I've defeated some of the bad guys. They always come back for more, though. Yeah, not wearing the chest piece really does make a difference. But I don't think I've ever heard of anybody turning these into a farm. I don't know why you couldn't. Maybe it's not efficient, but these guys drop some cool arrows and stuff sometimes. Are you? Oh, you're my cat, I guess. Okay. I don't think you need to stay down here. I went around and tamed a bunch of cats. I actually tamed a black cat somewhere. You can hang out here. You'll be fine. You just, yeah, you just wait right there. So, child chamber, first village, skeleton farm, floating village. And then down here we have access now to a pillager outpost. Uh, this one hasn't got the fancy upgrade kind of thing going on yet. Probably switch to armor. Not having a chest piece really does make you soft and squishy. So the idea being I can come here, fight some pillagers, maybe get an ominous potion off one of the raid captains or whatever, but they aren't or haven't been showing up as often as I would like, and I'm not sure quite why. So there's plenty of pillagers to fight though. Um, so I'm looking for the guys with the little banner over their heads, and I'm just not seeing them. Where'd you go? Oh well. And that's the thing is I can't. I see lots of them, but I don't see the guys. So I don't know if I'm missing something, or I don't know. I don't get a lot of raids anywhere else in any of my bases. I don't know if it's a settings thing. I usually play on normal mode, so I don't know if that's the reason. But I was gonna do a pillager raid, but I'm out of ominous potions, so that's the whole point of being here is to grab some more ominous potions. But they just don't. They don't seem to be here. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why the pillager captains aren't spawning. Plenty of the other guys are. But I was gonna show you how this my little town gets raided and become. Oh, there he is. Here's one right here. Finally, I've been doing this so much, and I just haven't seen him. Uh, all right, so he should drop a banner and a bottle. Yeah, there they are. Great. Do I have any torches? I do. I've been trying to light these areas up too, just to keep the other mobs from causing too much mischief. So yeah, we've got one of these potions. Now we can go back to Pillager Alley or whatever I want to call that village. It's one of these things where sometimes I think, oh, I'm just going to get bored with this world, or there's not anything I can think of doing, but just, I just, I have like a list of trophies I've got and don't have. I went through and got a bunch of new trophies completed on the PlayStation 5 version here on Bedrock. And, all right, so go back this way. And here we go. Let's put up another little banner here for identifying this as our pillage. What do I call it? Pillager Village Rumble. Yeah, there you go. It just rolls off the tongue. Alright, it's night. We'll do it during the day. It'll be easier to watch. I'm not sure I'm the hero of the village because I keep bringing raids to the village, but so here we got, it's a Bad Omen 2, so it's not, I guess they come in different flavors, up to 4 and 5. I did a 3 or 4 the other day. It was much harder, or a little harder. I mean, I've got full diamond armor, and I'm defending. I have a defendable city. The golems are new, actually. Though there was a 1 or 2 here. They well, I'll drink the potion down here and go from there. Probably clear out some of my inventory too, because they drop a lot of stuff sometimes. Alright, that. Alright, that should be good. So, this used to be triggered a different way, but they changed the mechanics because people were either sick of it or turning it into these insane raid farms. So, it's a combination of the two. Yeah, you guys should probably go hide because this is going to get messy. And that cloud over there's a creeper. I never noticed it before, but when you're flying above it, you can actually see there's creeper clouds in the sky. Yeah, you should be worried. You should all be worried and stop bumping into each other. Come on, just go. Just go find a room. Go find some place. Oh, that pillager horn is just the worst. It's so loud. So find some high ground. See, here they are. They're already fighting with the iron golem. And they're already dead. Thank you, iron golem. So get some random drops. A book once in a while. So it's always fun trying to figure out where they're going to spawn next. There they are. They're not so bad until you start getting the Ravagers. The Ravagers are pretty mean. You're not safe in the corner there, guy. Just miss. I use the bow a lot. I'm not sure I should probably have an axe set up just for these guys, but where are they going to spawn next? Let's think they're going to spawn over here. So, I don't know. It's just a guess. Ow. It was right in my ear. Maybe the horn tells me. Alright, so there's a Ravager. He's doesn't have anybody riding him. I could probably redesign the town and then these towers to be more effective. But I don't think I'll be doing this all the time. But there's some cool benefits to defending defending a city. When it used to be hard to get saddles before you could craft them, it was nice to have that kind of a thing. So, so you get some random loot. One more mob somewhere. Sometimes they like to hide. I hear him. Are you in here? I mean, I could put boats down. I could put more fenced-in pens for the animals. Sometimes they spawn inside the fenced-in pens. This may also become like my sheep and cow farm or something too. We're definitely sheep farm, but we'll see. So, yeah, maybe the horn is directional. Well, that's kind of good to know. I don't usually wear headphones when I play, so uh, yeah, so it's got a wave of witches, so that's not great, but Iron Golem's doing most of the heavy lifting. Should get some iron for him, help repair him. I really don't like witches. Alright. Alright. Wait a second. I got something for you. There you go. This might actually be the final wave. That horn is ungodly loud. I don't know which setting that is, but so yeah, I got 2 Ravagers. What is that? It's like a they look like allays, but they're yeah, yeah, one of those guys. Whatever. I forget all the names of all the characters. There's only so many. Oh, there he is. He's got a little sword. He's so adorable. Oh yeah, you're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. Nope, 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 nope. Run away. Let's see here. I'll go hide in one of my towers. That's the whole point of these. Oh yeah, except this one. This one doesn't have an entrance. That's great. Alright. Where'd those other guys go? He's right there. He's trying to break down a door. So yeah, there's a totem on Undying, which I guess I could put in my offhand. That's the whole point of them. I don't play on Hardcore World, so I don't use the totem of Undying much, if at all. So, but I know it's a huge thing for people that play hardcore. There should be one more villager here somewhere. I mean, one more pillager. Somewhere. I hear him. Where are you? You're not here, right? No, you're safe in here. He's around here somewhere. Hello? Oh, there you are. Alright, and I did run out of space. Alright, hero of the village. I'm the hero and the trouble. So, hero of the village goes across multiple villages, which I did not think I realized that. So, uh, as you can see, I have collected a bit more of treasures and things from various villages being raided here. All right, so that status effect lasts for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. They'll actually just randomly give me stuff and do other fun things like that. But we'll head back to the other village and do, no, that goes in that hand. That can go back in there. Uh, Actually, we can just go up to the floating village first. They'll have some trades for me too. Uh, some people do this really fancy thing where they convert mobs or get villagers turned into zombies and then convert them back. That's one way of doing it, getting your prices lower when you trade with villagers. Uh, but what I have here is sort of my old standby, which is just paper trades. You want more emeralds, trade more paper. So I get a discount now from them. So and I can just trade as much paper as I want. That's why I have a huge manual sugarcane farm back at my main base. So I can just trade away with them. Uh, End up having more paper than I could ever need to trade with these guys. Uh, so, all right, let's drop a few more things off here. Let's see, all that stuff I got from the raid. That's a book I probably won't use. All right, and back here, I have. What do I have? I came back here for something. Oh, books. That's right. Books to trade with these villagers. So I name tagged some of them. So I have a mending and an unbreaking guy. Mending, unbreaking. So I can trade that, and there we go. I've got that. I'll leave these books here. I have plenty others here already. And I can go do the same at Plainsville, my first village here. And again, the hero of the village thing actually carries over here. Uh, so you get more, you sell less paper and get the same amount of emeralds. This guy has an amazing deal on a mending book. It's only 9 emeralds right now. So I could literally do this all day if I wanted to just stock up on emeralds. And I mean, the villager trading is it really does make its own little mini game to a point. But you see, I don't keep them like locked away. They're free range villagers. They do die sometimes. I do lose them once in a while, but you see, he's already and they have other things I could trade with him too. So like, yeah, so he has name tags. I could buy some more name tags. He's not fully upgraded yet, so I could buy some lanterns from him. I think there's a glass trade too, where you can buy glass from one villager and then sell it to another? I think that's how that works. I don't really need that much glass. I always do need lanterns though. And then buy a few name tags. So, and the other thing is, of course, you're getting a lot of XP and levels from the trades. And also having a wheat farm means I have an excessive amount of wheat, which I can trade then with the villagers. So I'll just put some of this paper away for another day's worth of trades or something. But yeah, you can turn this into your own little mini game of just, what do I need? What do I have? What do the villagers want? Let's trade with the villagers and see what we can get. Uh, Obviously, when you start getting into trading things for armor or diamond armor, diamond weapons, that becomes very useful, very powerful. But it all depends on. It's just like anything in this game. It's all about what you want to do and how you want to play the game. So uh, let me see here. Yeah, I've got one more thing I wanted to do. I thought it would be fun. I keep seeing in my inventory I have the latest stack of deep slate diamonds. So just do a little stack of, what is it, 15 here. I always used to just dig everything out when I was down there, but it takes, not that pickaxe, the Fortune 3 one. Where is it? Is this the Fortune 3 one? Yeah, so Fortune 3 will give you extra diamonds. So typically without a Fortune 3 pickaxe, you would get 15 diamonds from 15 diamond blocks, but we'll see what we get today from a Fortune 3 one. 37. So there's nothing too shabby about that. That's not too shabby. So add that to the diamond pile, which is here. Uh, there are cats around here. I have a black cat, I think. I probably set him down somewhere though. Who knows? It's kind of, that could be its own mini game, just chasing cats around the bases and such. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover today. I doing pillager raids, figured out how to make a beacon, which is shining away over there. More work in the nether, connecting more bases. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show off a couple more of those Vista viewing points back here in the nether portal. They they're some of my favorites. Someday I will have rebuilt spawn and rebuilt a trail from spawn to here that is walkable or something to that effect. But for now, it's nether portals. Nether portals, nether portals, nether portals. All right, I always get a little situated here. So that's main base, that's nether storage. Here we go. This is the pathway I made to spawn. 0, 0. So this is the first vista. On my first video, my first walk around here in the game, I was out here and just seeing all the different biomes from like one place kind of thing. So from here, there's there's Plainsville First Village. There's my base over here. And these, I don't know, what are they called? Windswept Stony Peaks or whatever. Stony Peaks? I don't know, something like that. They don't actually have like an F3 modem here. I have to use Chunkbase to pull up the names of some of these biomes. So I've got one here, and then I put another one over there, and that one kind of looks off towards spawn, uh, sort of. So come out of this portal, and we go down here. Of course, this is very flyable too because it is so wide and open. And then we come to this portal. Getting closer and closer to spawn. Which I should know which way it is. But yeah, it's just I love it here. I love this area. I'm sure that some people have bases or places like this, but for me, it's uh, it's quite unique. I think if I had my spyglass, I believe that's where spawn is. So let's do this before it gets dark. So yeah, I want to do something with spawn. Maybe a big tower of something. Um, could get some more beacons, I guess, too. Uh, I died AFK over here at spawn and lost a lot of gear. A lot of gear. But spent part of the last week just replacing a lot of the gear. Uh, but yeah, this is where it all started for me. And it's kind of fun to go back and see, all the changes to all these areas and such. Uh, but yeah, I just spawned up here on top of one of these pieces of bamboo and headed off in that direction to find that first village. It's still it's still very impressive. Like I said, someday I will do a path of some kind out here. I've already got it sort of lit up to, you know, some of those first times I walked out here. And then there's all these caves. There's caves everywhere. I've been diving into some of them right lately, and it's like, I've never been in this cave. What's down here? Let's check it out. Let's see what it's like. Maybe we'll find something. There's this huge cave complex over there at the other village, Pillager village. So, yeah. All right. That's maybe a little longer episode than I'm used to doing, but like I said, I've been sick, so I have been wanting to do this episode for a while. Again, my name is Ron. This is my Forever World. I play on Bedrock on a PlayStation 5, and thank you for watching. I'll be back pretty soon with some more highlights and adventures to share with you guys. Thank you.